Hello and welcome to Cedar Focus. Today we're going to be talking to Stephanie from Floating Support. This service supports people across the region in maintaining their tenancies and preventing homelessness. Hello Stephanie, thanks for joining us on Cedar Focus today.
Hi, Ciara.
Oh, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
I was wondering how long have you worked for that service?
Well, I've been with Cedar, it'll be 23 years this year.
Wow, very good. Well, in terms of Floating Support, what does that actually mean in relation to the day-to-day service and sort of what would be a typical day for you?
Well, I would describe it, Ciara, as sort of a practical support to help people sustain their tenancies. Okay. So that ranges from budgeting, their tenancy agreements, their basic food prep, benefits advice and form fill and things like that. So it's really just to promote independence in their own homes.
You're on hand there to help and support.
Yeah.
And is there anything that you would find people would regularly request support with?
At the minute, with all the benefits changing, a lot of support would be in and around the PIP and the changeover to universal credit. So we would link in them with Advice Space.
Okay.
And they help as well with giving us information and advising us what, the next step is.
Yeah, so would you work with many external organisations then? Would you maybe, if someone had a social worker or something like that, would you ever, or
yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we liaise with the social worker, sometimes the GP. It all varies from person to person, but yes, we do. We liaise with quite a lot of people.
Yeah, and then maybe would you signpost people to other places where they can get support for specific sort of?
Yes, definitely
need?
we would. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So did you say 23 years with Cedar?
This year, yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant. In terms of an organisation, it is sort of, it's very good with the investors and people sort of side of things. So in all that time, have you underwent training to benefit your, okay, what kind of training do you do then for?
We've had so much training. There's been so much. There's been money management, there's been housing and benefits training. One training that I did that I really enjoyed was the British Sign Language.
Right.
So I passed level 1 on it.
That's great.
There's been loads of training.
Yeah. I mean, you would probably then come in contact with just people from all different backgrounds, all different needs, a real diversity of people looking for support. So to have that variety in your training, that's going to keep you up to date with everything.
Definitely.
That's brilliant. You must make such a big difference in people's lives. So I'm thinking, what is the most impactful thing do you find about working for Floating Support? Is it maybe seeing someone sort of make use of all the advice you're giving them and get, what they need? Is that it? Or?
Yeah, it's for me, definitely. It's seeing the progress with that individual, from day one, and it's all person-centred. So the goals that they want to achieve, that sort of way goes into a support plan, and then that's what we work on. So it's really rewarding to see the services are at the end of it, that they have achieved everything they wanted to.
Yeah. And then those support plans, could they maybe change sometimes?
Yes.
As you go along?
New support can be identified at any point. We update quite regularly, and we have reviews of the support plan and goals every 3 months.
Right. That's brilliant. So I suppose then there's a bit of a mix in your day in terms of you could either be office based or, working from home, office based, hybrid, doing like admin then, and then also out and about.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. Yeah.
We go out and about as well, which is great because, you're all over the place and it's good to travel, I think, instead of being stuck,
Yeah. You get that real variety in your job then.
Definitely.
That's great. That's brilliant. Well, thanks for taking the time to come and chat with us today, because I know you're very busy and you'll be getting out and about the rest of the day. So really, really appreciate it, Stephanie. And
you're very welcome, Ciara.
Oh, thank you.
We hope you enjoyed listening. If you would like further information on this or other Cedar services, please visit www.cedar-foundation.org. We can also be found on Facebook, X, Instagram, and LinkedIn. We hope you join us next time for another episode of Cedar Focus.